In this video, I'm going to chop it up straight from the dome, man. Freestyle. Okay? Because I'm going to be talking about a topic that's near and dear to me, which is character. A character is defined on a person's principles and values and how they carry themselves. But I'm going to put a little twist to it. It's not about the character that helps you get to success. We're going to touch on that. I want to focus on the character you adapt when you actually get success. So let's break it down. You know, we hear things like integrity, empathy, loyalty. Loyalty is a big one. We're going to touch on that. What makes somebody successful? What are you attracted to? What makes a sexy character? Is it strength? Is it morals? Is it values? Well, I kind of said it right there. A person's character is defined by his or her values and principles, core principles that they live by. And a lot of us, we don't define that for ourselves. Here's the thing. I was lucky enough or worked hard enough, and I think you need a little bit of both, to reach success. I reached success in my business. I reached success in my health. I reached success in my relationships. And now the fourth thing that I really want to do is give back. So I'm kind of doing that now. So if you like this video, let me know. Subscribe, notify, because I'm going to bring you some fire. Here's a direct favor. I'm asking anybody that's watching that has hit success. Don't forget where you came from, man. Because as I became successful, I've seen a whole lot of more successful people, because like attracts like, you know, the whole thing. Here's what hurts my heart, though, and drives me crazy. People forget where they came from. The thing that pisses me off is when somebody reaches a pinnacle of success and another person they come across wants that same success, but now this person's got their nose in the air. Even worse, their ego kicks in. They don't want to pull anybody up. Actually, if you're hanging off a cliff, a person with a good character like you and I, we will put our hand and say, yo, come. I remember when I started hitting success principles, all the people that I used to hang out with, and I still do it today, I'm like, yo, I just found the yellow brick road, man. I found the yellow brick road. Come follow me. I want to help people. I want to pull people up. There are people out there that will step on your fingers so you fall down that cliff. And I respect that too. Because if that's your character, you let me know who you are, I'm cool with that. I know where I stand with you. Our characters repel. They don't attract. But at least you're being honest. That's what you stand for. That's what got you here. I'm not going to judge you. It's not my job to judge. But I just don't want to be around you. I'm okay with that. Because I'm not saying everyone has to be the same values as I have. But what ticks me off is that little weasel. The weasel character that pretends there's something, but inside they got that snake in them. They got their snake in them. Let me describe them. They hit some success. They probably weren't all that growing up, so they have something to prove. Inferiority complex, right? Maybe they weren't in the cool crowd. Maybe they weren't the one that got the girls, or maybe they weren't the girl that got the guys. Maybe they weren't good at sports. I don't know. We all have that, and we overcome it. That's what growth is. But this person I'm talking about, they found a way to overcome it, but they have this vengeance in them. So when they hit success, they're winning. They should be happy if other people's winning are also winning. And moreover, they should be helping others win, come up. But no, because they are insecure, because they're inferior, and because they feel lack inside, they have to be bigger than, walk around with their nose in the air. Mightier than now. Mightier than everybody. Man, get that crap out of here. I'll tell you something. These people fall. I don't wish that upon anybody, but I've seen it. These people hit success and they can't handle it. So let's talk about how to handle success. So the character that you develop in your self-growth, keep watching this YouTube channel. I have everything out there about how to become the best version of yourself. So now let's say when you do become the best version of yourself, you have created a new identity. I'm no longer the Rick that is not successful. I've created core principles, a character that helps me achieve success. Now I can't take that away from me because I created a new identity. You know what I'm saying? That is now my identity. So I cannot take that away. So I can now be successful in other things. So let's say wealth. The same character I built to get wealth, now I can take that same identity, change the formula, get new systems, and be successful in health. Come on, man. Let's go. Right? To be successful in health. I could take that new identity of that character and be successful in relationships. Because successful in relationship means someone of character, someone of integrity, someone that can love others. You know, the list goes on. But this person doesn't do that. Therefore, you will see. You know how what's a telltale to identify these snakes in the grass? They'll only have one part of their life in order. They might be worth $100 million, but 100 pounds overweight. That doesn't mean they're a bad character. That doesn't define them as that. Maybe they're in the process of using that identity for health. But here's what really defines it. And this is the giveaway. They're worth $100 million, but they have 0 people on their team. They might have yes men, but they don't have their dogs. They don't have the ride or die wife, significant other. Because that character can only love themselves. They're filled with ego and lack. They want to be the only ones winning, man. They don't want you to win. Because if you win, their self-worth goes down because that's all they got. That's all they got. So when we observe the world and the people that we're going to let in our circle, be careful who it is. So now let's go to the final point. Loyalty. Loyalty is big to me. I don't forget about my family. I don't forget about my day ones. I try to bring them up. Now, I can't do it for them. And if they are of the wrong character, I will have to dismiss them. I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about my somebodies. They will never be forgotten. There'll always be a place right here. If something's wrong, I'm right there. I'm right there. And I know a lot of you listening, you guys are right there for your friends and family too. But these people that I'm describing, man, doesn't matter how successful they are. Don't join their team. Don't join their club. Don't get into their organization. Doesn't matter how many yachts they have or how many awesome watches they have. Stay clear away. Stay clear away. Because loyalty in the wrong room, that's going to bite you in the butt. If you're a loyal person, your only job is to assess the room you're about to step into. More importantly, assess the people that you are going to allow in your room. Because you can't change your loyalty. You're cut from a different cloth. So your only job is to be very careful on who you hang with. Be careful of your circle and be careful of the people that reach success and they can't handle it. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this video? Do you know anybody that was unloyal? Do you know anybody that has bad character? Hit me up with a yes. Let's build this community. Thank you for watching.